In a recent setback for modern Russia's space exploration efforts, the Luna 25 mission, country's first attempt to soft land a spacecraft on the moon, has unfortunately ended in failure. The Russian space agency Roscosmos confirmed that the spacecraft crashed onto the lunar surface, highlighting the formidable challenges involved in achieving successful lunar landings. Despite more than 20 successful lunar landings in history, including 6 manned missions, the technology for soft landing on the moon remains elusive. Incredibly, the majority of successful landings occurred between 1966 and 76, with the exception of China's achievements over the past decade. The final phase of landing a spacecraft on the moon was referred to as 15 minutes of terror by the then chairman of Indian Space Research Organization ISRO, Sivan, in 2019, ahead of the Chandrayaan 2 moon mission, which captures the intricate nature of navigating the descent from lunar orbit to the moon's surface. This segment poses the most daunting challenge of any lunar mission. Over the past 4 years, space agencies from India, Israel, Japan, and Russia have made attempts at lunar landings, each encountering failures during the critical landing phase. These failures underline the complexity of achieving a controlled soft landing on the moon. The exact problem with Luna 25 is not yet known, though the statement from the Roscosmos said that the change in momentum that the spacecraft had experienced while moving into the pre-landing orbit was different from what it should have been. China stands out as an exception, succeeding on its first attempt in 2013 and replicating its achievements in subsequent missions. India, having learned from its previous setbacks, is making a second attempt with Chandrayaan 3, implementing enhanced safety measures and redundancy mechanisms. Historical statistics reveal that half a century ago, the lunar landing technology was far from perfected. Out of the 42 attempted lunar landings between 1963 and 76, only 21 succeeded, indicating a 50% success rate. The motivations back then, driven by Cold War rivalry, differed from today's more practical exploration efforts. Today's lunar missions rely on safer, cost-effective, and fuel-efficient technologies. This new approach stands in contrast to the energy-intensive, high-risk missions of the past. As a result, even countries with a history of successful lunar landings like the United States have started anew with modern technology. Russia's Luna 25 mission marked a revival of interest in lunar exploration. Despite the setback, Russia remains committed to lunar missions, with plans for multiple missions in the Luna series over the next decade. The recent failure of Luna 25 serves as a stark reminder of the formidable challenges posed by the lunar landings. Even in an era of advanced technology, however, as space agencies continue to learn from these setbacks and adapt to evolving technologies, there is a palpable sense of anticipation for India's Chandrayaan 3 mission, which holds the promise of achieving what remains one of humanity's greatest exploration feats: landing on the moon.